Welcome to creating a multiple carrier load. The first thing we need to do is enter the load as normal. We will enter the customer who we are billing, enter the dispatcher's name, sales reps, work order number if there is one. Then we'll proceed down to what we are charging our customer. We don't know the carrier at the time, so we'll call it assigned later, but we do know that they need to use a 53-foot reefer. We will then enter where the load is picking up, the date that it's picking up, what they are picking up, okay, they're picking up a truckload, quantity of one load. We'll enter the receiver's name. It's being delivered to Toronto, Ontario, and it's due on the 4th of November. At this point, I would suggest that you hit save. You now notice that the load appears on your dispatch board as 70799. Now, to convert this load into a multiple carrier load, click on the load number, change the name from assign later for the carrier to multiple. As soon as you select multiple, a new tab will appear at the top. Select carrier 1, and this is where you'll enter in the carrier that's going to do the initial pickup for you. Okay, you'll select the equipment that they're going to use, and you can enter the rate that you're paying that carrier. Okay, and okay. Then you'll enter where they're picking up the load, when they're picking up the load, how much or what they are picking up as well. And the quantity. Then you'll enter where you're going to do the switch. Okay, this could be your yard, this could be a cross-dock facility, this could be a corner or parking lot. But you will need to enter this location into your system. In this case, I've entered yard, so I know they're coming to my yard and we're going to do the switch. Okay, I'm going to enter what they're delivering to me and all the other information. This time I'll go back to load information and hit save. You'll now notice that the load number has been changed to 70799-1. This means this is now a multiple carrier, and that's what the -1 means, because there's one extra carrier on the load at this time. Open up the load once again. If you go to Carrier 1 tab, you can now print off this rate confirmation for your external carrier. This information will only be pertaining to what that carrier is doing for you. So select print and open. And you'll notice it's the pickup from Sam's Club in Houston to my yard in Houston. It gives the carrier's name and the agreed amount. Everything else exactly the same, except this is for a multiple carrier load now. At this point, simply you can print this off or email it directly to them. Now for the second part of the move, go to the Add tab beside Carrier 1, and now it'll appear as Carrier 2. Now, if you know the carrier's name, you'll enter it using your drop-down window. Oh, that guy's got expired insurance, so let's try a different guy. You'll enter the equipment that he's going to use, and now you're going to enter what you are paying him to do this part of the move. Okay, then you'll go in, you'll notice it says yard, and it's in Houston, which is the correct. What is he picking up? He's picking up the goods, and it's a truckload, and it's quantity of 1. Now I need to enter where he's delivering it, what's the location, and the description. Okay, at this point now, I'll simply go back to the load information tab and save. You'll now notice that 70799 has a -2. That now tells me that there's 2 carriers on this load. If you require it, you can actually put as many as 3 carriers on any one given load. To open the load as normal, simply click on the load number, You'll have your basic rate, your carrier 1, and your carrier 2 tab. Okay. Again, you can reprint or print carrier 2's information just like you would any other rate and load confirmation. And you can then send this to your carrier so he knows to come to your yard and where he's delivering the load at the final destination. Your customer, on the other hand, will never see any of the information contained in carrier 1 or carrier 2 tab. All they will see and all that will happen when you create your invoice, as per normal, will be based on the load information tab. Thank you, and I hope you enjoyed how to use multiple carriers.